Hi student, this is inorganic chemistry class, BSc third year, which having paper number 16. Now today we are going to start first chapter having name as a metal ligand bonding in transition metal complexes. All of you had already learned what is meant by complexes, what is meant by transition metals and their bonding. Today we are going to take a subtopic, limitations of valence bond theory. Now, before going to limitations of valence bond theory, you have to know what is meant by valence bond theory, which you also had learned in BSc second year class. We just touch up the valence bond theory. Now, all of you know that to explain the nature of metal ligand bonding, three theories get put forth: Werner's theory, Sedgwick electronic theory, and ligand field theory, etc., which gives the nature of metal ligand bonding in complexes. This theory also explains color geometry and magnetic properties of the complexes, and one of them is a valence bond theory. Now, mainly valence bond theory deals with the study of electronic structure of metal ion in its ground state, its kinds of bonding and geometry and magnetic property of the complexes. So let's see in brief postulates of VBT. According to VBT, metal should lose some electrons for the formation of cation. Then for the definite geometry, metal should orient themselves in such a manner that it get definite geometry which having more stability. The central metal ion should make empty orbital equal to that of its coordination number. This empty orbital then undergo hybridization. There is a formation of hybrid orbital takes place. These hybrid orbitals having equivalent energy and have definite shape or geometry. These empty orbital then form bond with metal where filled sigma orbital of ligand get overlap with empty orbital of metal and there is formation of metal ligand bond takes place. Now, so this is the postulates of EBT. Now let's see limitations of EBT. What is the limitation? Valence bonds theory cannot explain relative stability of different geometries and different coordination number in metal complexes. म्हणजे valence bond theory comparative stability study सांगू शकली नाही वेगवेगळ्या geometryची आणि वेगवेगळ्या coordination number असणाऱ्या metal complexची. For example जर घेतलं तर y cobalt 2 plus ion which having d7 system म्हणजेच 7 इलेक्ट्रॉन d orbital मध्ये which form both octahedral and tetrahedral complexes while Ni2 plus ion that is d8 म्हणजे याच्यामध्ये 8 इलेक्ट्रॉन which rarely form tetrahedral complex म्हणजे cobalt 2 plus हे दोन्ही का फॉर्म करतं octahedral and tetrahedral आणि Ni2 plus फक्त tetrahedral complex का फॉर्म करतं हे सांगण्यामध्ये VBT फेल गेली. Second example is similar to that of Fe3 plus and chromium 3 plus also. Now second limitation of VBT is it cannot explain why copper 2 plus ion form only distorted octahedral complex even when it all the 6 ligands are identical. आपल्याला माहिती आहे की आयडेंटिकल लिगॅंड वगैरे असतील तर जॉमेट्री ही रेग्युलर असते पण कोबाल्ट 2 प्लस मात्र डिस्टॉर्टेड ऑक्टाहेड्रल कॉम्प्लेक्स दाखवतो तर हे का हे VBT सांगू शकले नाही. This theory cannot explain the relative rates of reactions analogous metal complexes म्हणजे सेम मेटल असणारे कॉम्प्लेक्सचे रिलेटिव्ह रेट्स रिॲक्शन कशी असेल स्लो फास्ट वगैरे हे सांगण्यामध्ये VBT फेल गेले. एक्झाम्पल फॉर एक्झाम्पल द कॉम्प्लेक्स ऑफ Mn with phenyl dissociate fastly in acidic aqueous solution while same ligand that is phenyl ligand with that of Fe it dissociated slow rate. जे असं का एक फास्ट का होतो एक स्लो का होतो हे सांगण्यामध्ये VBT फेल गेली. The classification of metal complexes on the basis of their magnetic behavior जे मॅग्नेटिक प्रॉपर्टीवरनं जे क्लासिफिकेशन केलं गेलं जसं की covalent compound that is which is formed by inner orbital and ionic which are formed by outer orbital complexes is not satisfactory and is often misleading. म्हणजे असं का हे सांगण्यामध्ये VBT काय झाली फेल गेली. फॉर एक्झाम्पल many of the ionic complexes like Fe3 plus acetic acid 3 having zero oxidation state on complex possess property which are similar to that of covalent compounds such as its high volatility, its high solubility in organic solvent, which are the properties of covalent compound, but it is shown by ionic compound of Fe. So why this is so? Not explained by valence bond theory. PBT also get failed to explain color of the complexes, that is interpretation of the spectra cannot be given by valence bond theory. It also get failed to explain the finer details of magnetic property, including magnitude of orbital contribution to the magnetic moment. The magnetic moment मध्ये ऑर्बिटलचं जे काही कॉन्ट्रीब्युशन असणार ऑर्बिटल मोशनचं हे कॉन्ट्रीब्युशन सांगण्यामध्ये व्हॅलन्स बॉन्ड थिअरी फेल गेली. फॉर एक्झाम्पल tetrahedral which is formed by sp3 hybridization and outer orbital octahedral which is formed by sp3d2 hybridization complexes of cobalt 2 plus which having d7 system have 3 unpaired electron, and therefore it is expected that they should have mu value म्हणजेच magnetic moment 3.87 Bohr's magneton. The tetrahedral complex generally give the mu value as 4.4 to 4.8 Bohr's magneton, where octahedral give 4.7 to 5.2 Bohr's magneton. So there are two different values, though it is having 3 unpaired electron. This increase in mu म्हणजे 4.4 पासून 4.7 ते 5.2 ही जी रेंज वाढली, ही वाढलेली आहे कशामुळे तर ऑर्बिटल कॉन्ट्रीब्युशनमुळे. पण हे सांगण्यामध्ये व्हॅलन्स बॉम्ब थिअरी फेल गेली. सो नॉट एक्सप्लेन द इन्क्रीज in the value of mu, that is magnetic moment, because of orbital contribution. This theory also get failed to explain the magnetic behavior of the complexes. It predict only the number of unpaired electrons. म्हणजे व्हॅलन्स बॉन्ड थिअरी फक्त नंबर ऑफ अनपेड इलेक्ट्रॉन सांगू शकली, त्यावरनं त्याचं मॅग्नेटिक बिहेवियर सांगण्यामध्ये फेल गेली. शिवाय अनपेड इलेक्ट्रॉन आणि त्याचं को रिलेशन विथ स्टिरियोकेमिस्ट्री हे सुद्धा चुकीचं, त्यांचं रिलेशन सुद्धा दाखवण्यात ते चुकीचे ठरले किंवा एक्सप्लेन करू शकले नाही. फॉर एक्झाम्पल square planar complex of Ni2 plus D8 system which is formed by dsp2 hybridization having n is equal to 0 म्हणजे अनपेड इलेक्ट्रॉन काहीच नाहीये. तर tetrahedral complex निकेलचा which is formed by sp3 having 2 unpaired electron means having paramagnetic behavior. परंतु एक्स-रे स्टडी of these 4 coordinated म्हणजे 4 ligand attached show that the complex can able to show both paramagnetic as well as diamagnetic behavior. So this is not explained properly by valence bond theory. It get failed to explain the temperature dependent paramagnetism of the complex. म्हणजे जसं टेम्परेचर वाढतं तसं काही मॅग्नेटिक प्रॉपर्टीमध्ये बदल होतात का हे सांगण्यामध्ये व्हॅलन्स बॉन्ड थिअरी फेल गेली. सो नाउ गाइज these are the limitations of valence bond theory. Thank you for watching this video. Now this limitations of valence bond theory is topic, it is point from your syllabus. So please go through this. Thank you for watching.